I want to start my speech by questioning you all. What pops up in your mind when you hear the word environment? I do think you all have started thinking about green world, which is our nature, plants and animals in it. No. Today, the word environment applies to human nature. We'll talk about the people and people around us and their transformative influence. Most of the time, we think we ourselves shape our behaviors, characters, and thoughts by ourselves. No, this is a totally wrong conception that we are holding all the time. I'm going to prove this. We learn nearly all basic characters of us in the early stages of our life. Let me prove it. Let's imagine a newborn baby. They don't know anything. The only thing they or when they feel uncomfortable with their organisms. Babies learn everything basic in their early stages of their life. Even we teenagers and adults have already experienced those steps. From their nature, babies are too observant. They watch the actions people around them are taking, like eating, laughing, speaking. For example, eating. Babies sit around the table or on the floor. They watch how their parents and siblings are feeding themselves, how their parents and siblings are using spoon and fork, and in what purpose they are using that spoon and fork. And we do know that we use spoon and fork to feed ourselves. Here, in this step, babies learn how to feed themselves. Babies build the eating of habit. And laughing, in which case we are laughing. And what makes us laugh? Even babies learn how to laugh and how to smile. Or that the most integral part of our life is speaking. By speaking, we deliver our points to each other. Here you may ask a question, how babies can speak? And actually it's an inborn skill. No, it's not that innate skill. Babies learn language from the people around them. Can you remember the time when you were a baby and either your siblings or parents teach you how to say mom or how to say dad? As they grow up, babies start forming different personalities and the most important skills which are needed in their later life. I want to show those things by only 7 dots. These 7 dots are not just dots. These are the most crucial, they have the most crucial roles to play in our life. First one, intellect. Primary function of the intellect is to distinguish between truth and lies. If a person doesn't develop their mind sufficiently, they cannot build their bright future. Bottom line is that intellect is a strong leader that directs us, that guides us to a right path. Or the second, potential. Potential refers to inherent or latent abilities and qualities that we people hold, and they may become actualized under some circumstances and conditions. Potential is like a sprout. It can be nurtured, it can be grown to height by the intellect. Here, what I wanted to say is, intellectual abilities provide a cognitive foundation on which one's potential can be recognized, fulfilled, nurtured. And the third one, behavior. A true definition to the word behavior refers to different actions, different reactions of people in different situations. It includes how we act, how we respond, and how we interact with others. Number 4, our character. Character is a set of underlying moral and ethical qualities, values, and principles that shapes one's identity and guide their behavior over time. Here you can see the role of character in the behavior because it controls our behavior. It is an internal foundation that influences one's decisions, actions, and interaction with others. Character is not all about that education, clothing, or status. It's all about the morally good qualities we people hold all the time, such as caring, forgiveness, patience, tolerance, and gratitude. Number 5 is our perspective. It is the way how we look on our life. To be more precise, it is the way how people interpret and perceive the world around them. Relying on their personal experiences, education, and social environment, people can visualize their life easily. It varies to person, depending on how knowledgeable and how open-minded they are. Number 6, thought. Thought is also the most important thing in our life. It is set of various phenomena that a person develops in their mind in relation to the events happening around them. A person without a thought is like a withered tree. Withered tree doesn't benefit people with its fruits. A people without a thought doesn't benefit those around them. Okay, can you guess the last dot that I want to show here you? Who can guess it? I'm going to hint. It is the thing what makes us different from animals and other creatures. Can you guess it? It is consciousness. I came up with one metaphor to describe the word consciousness. Consciousness is like a bird. It needs 2 wings to fly in the infinite sky. And the first wing includes 3 main things: potential, behavior, perspective. And the second wing includes 3 main things: intellect, character, and our thought. If one of the wings gets injured, a bird will disappear into a darkness, which means we will disappear into a darkness. Here you have witnessed all the clarification of these 7 dots. These 7 dots are all interconnected with one another. At the same time, these are the things people can change over time. Not by themselves, of course, by their surrounding life. Here, do you want to see the connection of these 7 dots? Okay, here you can. Here, 7 dots form a person. These form one human body. And to give you a clear explanation of the influence of our surrounding life one more time, I want to circumscribe this human body with 3 circles. These 3 circles that I want to show here symbolize our periods and steps in our life. First circle in the center of us is our childhood. And the second circle is our teenage years. The third circle is our adulthood life. Here in the whole and in the world, no one can ignore the fact we will not go through these 3 steps. Everybody goes through these 3 steps. I have one question popped up in my mind. What does it look like? Can you guess it? Yeah, it has looked like a darts game. Whoever knows the real algorithm of the darts game or how it functions, whoever hits the center of this dart game will be the winner of the game. Am I right? And if we apply this theorem to our life, people are eager to influence us. People are eager to hit our center points. They hold this dart. After being held by people, it has 2 things. First one is word. Second one is stimulus. It is inevitable to not to listen to people. We always listen to people. It's hard to avoid it. One day you will change your opinion about what you are doing depending on that comments or the thoughts of people about you. People hold its arrow and they can target any part of you, and they can influence any part of you, such as behavior, thoughts, or consciousness, and everything. It depends on them. Here, there is one interesting thing. What is the result of their influence? Their result will be in two ways. First one is negative, second one is positive, which means people can influence us in two ways, positive and negative. You can witness that occasion by the life of sunflower. Here is a sun. Let's call this sun people and community around us. And here us. We are sunflowers. Sunflowers get their energy from the sun. The energy gotten by sun will make either they thrive or wither. Here actually I didn't want to show that lifetime of the sunflower. I wanted to show our own life. This is our life, guys. Thanks a lot.